Hi everyone, today's story is called Clever Cub and the Easter Surprise by Bob Hartman. Shut your eyes tight, Papa Bear said. Clever Cub was so excited. He loved surprises. What could it be, he wondered. But when Papa Bear told him to open his eyes, the surprise was better than anything he imagined. Blackberries, Clever Cub shouted, my favorite. Papa and Mama had led him to bunches and bunches of blackberry bushes. Clever Cub jammed his face into the soft, squishy berries. He gobbled them up. Mama Bear chuckled at Clever Cub's face. That's quite a purpley ring around your mouth, she said. And quite a purpley feeling in my tummy, the cub replied. Clever Cub licked his mouth and thought hard. What was the best surprise you ever had, Papa? I'll have to think about that, he replied, but I can tell you about the best surprise ever. I can't wait, Clever Cub said as he kept eating berries. The story has a sad start, Papa Bear began. It was very early one morning, long ago, just before dawn. Two women walked toward a tomb. What's a tomb? Asked Clever Cub. It's a place where people are sometimes put after they die. Back then, it was kind of like a small cave or room, and a big, big stone was used to block the opening. Their friend had died, and the women were going to put good-smelling spices and oils on his body. It's what people did then to care for friends who died. Clever Cub looked sad. Oh, that is sad. Their friend must have been very special. He was special, Papa Bear said. He was Jesus, God's very own son. Jesus had come to earth to save people. And it's sad and hard, but Jesus died on a cross so that everyone could one day live with God. Clever Cub scratched his nose. It's what he did when he was thinking. So Jesus gave up his whole life to save everyone in the whole world? That's right, my Clever Cub, Mama Bear said. But on that third day, early in the morning, when the women were on their way, suddenly the earth quaked. Wow, Clever Cub shouted. What a surprise! Papa Bear nodded, but there were bigger surprises to come. Bigger than an earthquake, Clever Cub asked. Much bigger, Papa Bear said. Just as the earthquake struck, an angel came down from heaven. He rolled away the big stone in front of the tomb and sat on it. The angel was bright as lightning. His clothes were white as snow. And when the guards at the tomb saw the angel, they fainted and fell to the ground. Wow, Clever Cub shouted again. That is a bigger surprise. The best surprise ever. Not quite, Papa Bear smiled. You mean there's more? Clever Cub asked. Oh, yes. The angel told the women, don't be scared. I know that you have come to see Jesus, but he is not here, for he has risen from the dead. What? Clever Cub said, and then he jumped up and shouted louder than ever, wow! Papa Bear continued. The angel told the women to go into the tomb and see for themselves, and sure enough, it was empty. Then the angel said, tell this amazing news to Jesus' friends, the disciples. So off they ran, shaking with fear and joy, and with their good news, Jesus has risen. And guess what happened next? A bigger earthquake, Clever Cub said? More angels? No, Papa Bear chuckled. Better than that. They ran straight into Jesus. If I shout wow any louder, I won't have any voice left, Clever Cub said. Clever Cub scratched his nose again as he thought. So Jesus was right there with the women, just like you are here with me? Just like that, Mama Bear nodded. And what did he say? Asked Clever Cub. Said hello, Papa Bear said with a grin. Simple as that. And the women fell at his feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus told them to tell his disciples to meet him in Galilee, and off he went. And did Jesus meet them? Asked Clever Cub. Yes, and a lot more, Papa Bear said. In fact, Jesus met with over 500 people after he rose from the dead, just to make sure that they knew he was really alive. And that's the best surprise ever, Clever Cub shouted. Yes, indeed, Papa Bear smiled. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.